What if tomorrow, every car, factory, and city ran on limitless clean energy? No more oil, no more coal, no more smog, and fusion power suddenly replaces fossil fuels overnight. How would the world change in a single day, and could humanity handle this unstoppable energy revolution? Here is what that world could look like. Chapter 1. Fusion Power, explained in a flash. Think about a world where every city, every home, every car suddenly runs on energy that never runs out. That's fusion power, a process that mimics the sun, fusing hydrogen atoms to release massive amounts of energy. Unlike nuclear fission, it doesn't produce long-lived radioactive waste, and there's no risk of catastrophic meltdown. Now think about this. One fusion reactor could power a city the size of New York with energy to spare. And if we had hundreds of these reactors online, fossil fuels could vanish almost instantly. No more coal, no more oil, no more natural gas. The electricity that currently lights our streets, fuels our industries, and charges our devices would come from a clean, near-limitless source. Suddenly, the impossible becomes the standard, and our dependence on polluting energy is gone in a flash. Chapter 2. Overnight changes in energy and environment. The very next morning, think of waking up to a transformed world. Skies once gray with smog are now crystal clear. Power grids hum with new energy, drawing from fusion reactors instead of aging coal plants. Gas stations sit abandoned, their pumps idle, oil tankers frozen in time. Electricity is becoming cheaper and nearly universal. Countries that struggled with energy poverty now see light in every village, powering schools, hospitals, and homes. Fossil fuel-powered industries have to adapt instantly or face shutdown. Carbon emissions drop to near zero, and the first hints of global climate relief appear almost overnight. Rivers start looking cleaner, forests breathe easier, and wildlife begins to reclaim areas long poisoned by pollution. Chapter 3. Global Shockwaves. But a sudden energy revolution isn't all serenity. Overnight, the world feels the shockwaves. Oil prices collapse. Economies dependent on fossil fuel exports crumble almost immediately, sending shockwaves through governments and financial markets. Nations once commanding global influence through energy control now scramble to redefine their purpose. Meanwhile, electricity grids face unprecedented stress. Fusion energy is abundant, yes, but integrating it into existing infrastructure isn't seamless. Blackouts and surges test engineers and politicians. Alliances shift, trade deals collapse, and new players rise. Every sector feels the tremor, from shipping and aviation to manufacturing. Humanity is on the edge of a new era, but we're not entirely ready for the chaos that comes with such rapid change. Chapter 4. The World Remade. A few weeks in, the world begins to settle into its new rhythm. The overnight fusion switch ignites a technological renaissance. Desalination plants powered by endless electricity make fresh water available everywhere. Space exploration accelerates, no longer constrained by the prohibitive costs of rocket fuel. AI, quantum computing, and energy-intensive research projects surge forward with nearly unlimited power at their disposal. Society starts reimagining itself. Energy scarcity is no longer a barrier to innovation or development. Cities grow greener, industries cleaner, and transportation faster and smarter. Humanity's focus shifts from survival and energy politics to creativity, exploration, and sustainability. We've traded the old world's dirty struggles for a new era of possibility. And this isn't science fiction. It's what could happen if fusion truly replaced fossil fuels overnight. Chapter 5. Could we handle this? But here's the question no one can ignore. Are we ready? Could our economies survive such a sudden upheaval? Could governments adapt fast enough to prevent instability? Could society embrace the ethical, technological, and environmental responsibilities of limitless energy? The promise of fusion is enormous, but overnight adoption would test our political, economic, and social systems like never before. Would we use it wisely, or would the sudden abundance create new conflicts, new inequalities? Could the planet and humanity thrive together, or would we stumble under the weight of our own ambition? The possibilities are dazzling, but they also challenge every assumption we have about energy, power, and civilization. One thing is clear: if fusion replaced fossil fuels overnight, the world as we know it would vanish, and a new one, unimaginable yet tantalizing, would rise in its place. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe for more thought-provoking scenarios.